You've arrived at Smith & Wollensky on the Las Vegas Strip. James Smith from in this corner, and joined by the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Bermane Stiverne. He takes on Deontay Wilder January the 17th on Showtime Championship Boxing, right down the street at the MGM Grand. Welcome, champ. Good to see you.
Pleasure to be here.
Different kind of an atmosphere for an interview.
Right.
Let's start out and talk about, since we're at Smith & Wollensky and it's fine dining here, you're a heavyweight. You don't have to worry about, making weight or anything like that. But how do you handle your diet when you're training for a fight, as compared to when you're just normally hanging out and not having to train?
Actually, I do. I do have to make weight. I got my own weight that I want to be at the fight. So. Like any
so
other,
you have your own scale.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So like any other smaller weight or lightweight, or I do make weight.
What is your diet like? When you're getting close to a fight like this, as compared to, or when you're in training camp, as to just when you're you're 6 months out for a fight, 8 months out.
Well, I try to cut the portions healthier and low, not as much as if I'm not in camp. So it allows me to eat multiple times during the day. We're talking about a lot of iron, protein, and all that good stuff.
Nutrition's important.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
And I've never seen you get really that out of shape. And I've bitched at a lot of fighters, like my buddy Ricky Hatton. I used to tell him, God, to blow up 30 and 40, you're a bigger guy. You can put on a few. But I never see you. Don't let yourself get out of shape, do you?
If I'm not active, I do like to be around not more than 15 pounds heavier, 20 at the most. That's how I like to keep it.
He is now the fighting pride of IET, and now the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Bermane. Your
style. I was breaking down some film the other day, and you're a mixed bag. I mean, I saw some Jersey Joe Walcott. I saw some Larry Holmes. I saw some Tommy Hearns with the left down. I've seen some Mayweather and contemporary. Describe the Bermane Stiverne style.
I would say my style is, the way I see it is that I could adapt myself to any, when it's time to box, then I will box. When it's time to
brawl?
To brawl, or when it's time to be in my my defense and be like a turtle. I could do that as well. But it all depends on who's in front of me and who I'm fighting.
Makes it difficult for your opponents, because against Areola, you did some of everything. Yeah. You walked him around, you baited him, you feinted him, you languished on the ropes, which I don't like to see, especially coming on the 17th. Yeah. But it all worked.
But Areola was a fight that I had to get out of my comfort zone.
Why?
Because there was a way to fight him, which both fights I prevailed. People assume that me putting my hands down is the way I fight. It wasn't. Areola's the type of fighter that's really aggressive and likes to put his opponents in the rope. And at some point he get careless because they are in the rope, and he unleash a lot of punches and don't really care about his protection. So that's the reason why we used that tactic. I was taking on the ropes with him, and
kind of baiting him in.
Right, and then he's not a fighter that knows how to react to a right hand. We've seen that when he fought Walker and when he fought Belina. He got hurt a couple times with other fighters, and it was a right hand. And this is what I picked up on.
My time is now, baby. I'm the man who got the win. Stiverne, you watch out, because I'm coming, baby.
Well, let's talk about January the 17th, right down the street at the MGM Grand. Deontay Wilder, 32-0 with 32 KOs. Big guy, long guy. Don't know anything about him after round 4. Don't know about his chin or his heart. I think he's a one-dimensional fighter. You know, he's a big guy with a big right hand, and I haven't seen much else. But let's first off talk about training camp for this upcoming heavyweight championship defense. Talk about this camp in particular.
Great. Best camp I ever had. We didn't change anything. I believe what's not broke don't need to be fixed.
Sometimes winning a world title in the impressive manner which you did it, sometimes it automatically makes a fighter 25% better from the get-go.
Right, because it's funny you said that, because as soon as I entered the gym and I started doing shadow, I felt me doing the shadow and exercise, I felt different. Different when it comes to feeling good, feeling stronger, feeling, you know, so. How
much of that too is up here, you know, mental?
To the roof.
Yeah.
To the roof. It's not something I could, you know, explain. It's just you got this feeling like with your body, and like your body and your mind just
come together.
Yeah.
We got the antidote to Bermane. He ain't nothing but a two-trick pony. And the new.
What's your opinion of Deontay Wilder as a fighter?
I don't have any.
Why? You've seen, I know you watch tape, you've seen
right.
it.
I don't, I really don't.
He's 32-0 with 32 KOs. Do you think that's a fabricated record? Soft touches? Do you think he's faced anybody of merit? He certainly hasn't faced anybody like you.
Right. Well, let's put it like this. I'm not his manager.
Do you have any dislike for him?
Dislike? No.
No.
I think he's very immature. That's my opinion. Immature. I think anything he does is for the public.
Do you think he realizes what he's got in front of him?
No, he doesn't. It's 32 wins. He takes pride to that, and anybody would. That's a great record. That's the best record, even better record than Muhammad Ali. You know, I just think that he runs with that and gets comfortable with that, which you can't do. I don't think he's ready for this, for what's coming, or deserve to fight for the title. But this is who I have to fight, and this is who I will fight. He has the title of the best American heavyweight. You know, on paper, I can't ignore him. I can't dismiss him or ignore him. His record on paper speaks for itself. It's a beautiful record. But when it comes to skills and having been there, done that, he hasn't been there yet. And I really think that his real first professional fight will be next week. This is going to be a short night. Bad attention, really, really bad intention. Like I said before, I didn't train to defend my belt. I trained to hurt him, and I trained to hurt him really bad, and I am going to hurt him really bad.
So it's personal?
It's not personal. When it gets personal, is you got emotions, and emotions sometimes distract you from your game plan.
Could lead to mistakes.
Right. It's not like that.
I tell you what, then we'll see you after the fight. Before you beat up Mr. Wilder, let's eat up here at Smith & Wollensky. Thanks for joining us, champ.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a pleasure.